Marvel's Blade reboot costumes secretly used in Sinners. Here's the full story. What if I told you that Marvel's Blade reboot never made it to theaters, but its costumes did? And not in another Marvel movie, but in a vampire thriller you probably already watched. This is the wild behind-the-scenes story of how Ryan Coogler's Sinners borrowed a piece of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, without anyone even realizing it.
Let's rewind. Marvel's Blade reboot, starring Mahershala Ali, has been stuck in development limbo for years. Script changes, director swaps, and endless delays. But behind the scenes, a full wardrobe was already being built by legendary costume designer Ruth Carter. According to Sinners producer Seva Hanian, Marvel was, quote, generous enough and kind enough to let them purchase the unused Blade costumes. It was a full warehouse of period-accurate outfits, just sitting there. And Sinners needed to shoot fast. So they made the call. And just like that, Marvel's past bled into a new cinematic universe. According to Sinners producer Seva Hanian, Marvel was, quote, generous enough and kind enough to let them purchase the unused Blade costumes. It was a full warehouse of period-accurate outfits, just sitting there. And Sinners needed to shoot fast. So they made the call. And just like that, Marvel's past bled into a new cinematic universe. Here's the kicker, most fans never noticed. But next time you watch Sinners, pay attention to the fashion. The vintage trench coats. The dark leather. The gothic details. You might just be looking at the ghost of Blade's wardrobe, in a completely different franchise. Now the big question, what happens if Marvel finally finishes Blade? They'll need to start from scratch, because the old costumes? They're already starring in a $364 million box office hit. Talk about repurposing greatness. This story shows just how connected Hollywood really is. Costumes made for one legend ended up in another. If you love stories like this, Marvel behind-the-scenes secrets, movie crossovers, and exclusive breakdowns, hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more movie magic to uncover.